that they would prefer to do stuff that they would not prefer to do because of the one thing they want most.
Write down 10 goals that you'd like to accomplish in the next 12 months. My promise to you that this exercise, selecting your most important goal, making a plan and working on it every day, will change your life in ways that you cannot imagine. My 3 questions are, what do you want?
Good evening, y'all. How was the market?
Good evening.
How was the market treating y'all?
Hey, it sounds like it's breeding winners in here. It sounds like it's breeding winners in this house. Hey, man, hey, where's the winner circle at?
We right here, bro. We right here.
Hey, come on. Speak up.
Welcome
Who we got in the house, man?
circle.
Hey, it's roll call. We got Mr. Mano in the house.
Welcome to the
Shoot, we got Miss Quita. We got Mr. HBO, home box office. We have, man, Jazzy Jazz, man. The one and only.
Blessings.
Hey, absolutely. That's what I want to hear on this call. Hey, high energy so we can murder these markets tomorrow, right?
That's right.
Yes, Mr. Hype Man. You come with all that good energy.
Are you ready?
All that hype energy.
Let's take back what belongs to us.
Yes, that's right.
This is a season to take back what belongs to us. It is a paradigm shift. All of this belongs to us.
Yes.
Everything. We are the product of our thoughts.
Yes. That's happening in these markets.
We are our parents' wildest dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, do I got somebody else who agree with me, man? Hey, do I got some amens?
I don't know about the wildest dreams, but
Speak on it.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, I am my father's wildest dream.
I bet. Good boy, y'all.
I can't be the only one that feel this way.
I'm a wild
but
dream,
hey,
all right.
I'm gonna cut it short. I'm gonna get right to it. So, hey, I'm gonna introduce the myth, the legend, the woman herself, Miss Mother Goose, Miss Get It Done with everybody around, Miss Never Alone, Miss Let's Roll into the Nas.
Yes, let's roll into
Queen
the
30.
Nas. Yes, let's roll.
Hey, Queen 30. So take this away. Take it away.
Yes, let's roll into the Nas. Okay, so right now, I know y'all seeing the market selling off, but it's kind of like pulling back.
It's all you, Queen 30.
It's doing what we want it to do right now. Because it has to retest this order block right here. That one. It's an order block that it has to come down and retest this 4-hour one. So I'm looking for price to come into here by 10 a.m. to come into this order block, and then I'm going to be looking for a rejection somewhere out of here.
Hey, Queen 30, say that one more time, because I don't think they heard you clear enough. I want to make sure I heard you real clear. Say that one more time, Queen 30.
I'm looking for it to reject out of here. Okay? I'm looking for a rejection out of this order block, out of this 4-hour order block.
Hey, y'all heard that? Hey, let me get a confirmation from everyone. Y'all heard that?
I'm looking for the rejection out of here. And I want to be able to hold it to the weekly high because that's where it's buying too hard. That would be like your first take profit would be the weekly high. But the second take profit will be up here into this sell order block that it never came up to yet. It hasn't bought back up into here yet. I don't anticipate a long sell because of this right here. Like I was telling y'all before, it hasn't broke below this engulfing candle right here, this investment candle. So we got a large volume of buys that came out of here. I don't anticipate that this is going to sell all the way into this and close out these orders because that's a large investment that came in right here. So I do anticipate that it might that it'll retest this, but I don't anticipate it breaking this low. This low of the order block here. This low of this investment candle here. So for Nas, tomorrow, you look for the rejection out of this order block here. Wait for it to reject out of here. And set your stop underneath the order block. If you don't want to hold it for that long, and if you don't want to hold Nas for too long, once it rejects, you can take your profit here, here, up here. So we got a TP1 would be the midweek, which is 1824. That would be the first TP. Second TP will be 19120. And the third TP, the long hold, would be 19756 for the Nas. But wait for the rejection after the 10 o'clock candle. So for your entry, when you're looking for an entry, you always want to come down. You see how I got this mark here? I have it marked based off the 10 o'clock candle. This is not marked on the 10 o'clock. Yeah, this is all. That's the 10 o'clock candle. So based off the 10 o'clock candle is my entries. That's when I start looking for my entry based off of this 10 a.m. candle, which is the first candle in New York for Nas. Then I am looking for a rejection on a lower time frame. So I will come back to the lower time frame and look for, well, the market was moving choppy the past couple of days. Y'all can see we got consolidation, a lot of it going on. A lot of sideways movements going on here. Meaning it's just accumulating orders. But it's still rejecting from the weekly low. It hasn't came all the way into this buy order block. It hasn't come down. Right now, it's just rejecting the week low. But I am anticipating when you look for when you come to the 4-hour 10 a.m. candle here, you want to come here and look for a rejection. Look for where price is breaking at for your entry. Not on a smaller time frame. These are just candles happening within the 4-hour candle. So when I'm telling you to enter at 10 a.m., look for your entry after 10 a.m. You're looking for where it's rejecting at. For the past couple of days, the market's been moving sideways. So you shouldn't have been trading this because this is sideways movement. Like it's not making no new lows and new highs. This evening was the first time it came down and retested the weekly low. But prior to today, it wasn't making no new lows or new highs. It really was moving sideways for the past couple of days. Like we had no significant movements here on an Nas or on a 30. But what you would typically look for entry, and go back. is you will look for your doji candle followed by a flat candle that doesn't have any wicks. Like this would be a flat top or a flat bottom if you're looking for a buy. So here you would have been anticipating, on Friday, it would have been anticipation for a buy. But this is the pattern right here that you're looking for. So when you're looking to take your entries, this is the pattern you're looking for right here. The wick like this, or the doji like this, and the flat follow behind. Because the Hakanashi candles, when they come out like this, an indication that price is going to continue because it's coming out at average of the previous candle. So it's moving in average of the direction of the market. It's measuring price action and the average of which way price is going to go. So when you see this pattern like this, the doji followed by the flat, that's when you're looking to enter right here. That's your confirmation to enter. Now, while this is at 10, 10:30, 11, 11:30, so like around noon would have been your entry. But this is still within the 4-hour candle. If I mark the 12 o'clock candle, it's still within this 4-hour candle. And then it would have eventually happened here on a 4-hour time frame. You see this? Doji, flat, never came back. But that's the pattern you want to look for when you're looking to enter. Doji, flat. I'll put a 30. $30 also been moving sideways. Nas and the 30 move together. So the other day before the buy on Sunday, it wicked down to here. And since then, I kind of been anticipating for it to come back down here because it came down and tested this the mid-month area, the mid-month resistance area, and it didn't break and it bought back up right here. So it's selling, and I wanted to sell down and take it from down here, from around here, because the rejection from here would be the retest. Set my stop under that engulfing there. I will set my stop there. Take profit wise, this would be my first take profit. There. From that midweek. My long position will be into this order block. Look around 42.5 for the US 30. But I've been kind of anticipating for it to come down here ever since it did this on Sunday. but we've been having like back and forth movement, consolidation, really no clear price, no clear indication of which way price is going. So for the 30, this would be the first take profit would be 40,800. 40,800 would be my first take profit. And my second take profit would be 42.5. Like if I was gonna hold it. But again, we got a long investment candle, a strong investment candle here. And this right here is an order block, even though it's not highlighted. Last candle before the change of direction. That's the last candle. So that's an order block there. And this is the order block above it. But this is a stronger order block than this one, just based off of the volume that came out of it. But when it's above this mid-month area here, I look for buys. And if it rejects this area here, this is where I'm looking to take my buy. Because that's where it came to there. So that would be the retest would be the confirmation for the buy. And Bitcoin still ain't break this box. It still ain't break this order block. Oh, dude, this is a strong order block. It's coming in here and rejecting out of here. It's been coming in here and rejecting out. Bitcoin around 8 o'clock. Seeing as how it's respecting this area here. This is the area that it's been respecting. Here. Also happens to be a buy area. Buy order block area. I'm looking for the buy to come out of there. But again, wait till 8 o'clock. Don't try to enter in early. You're not going to miss it. It's still selling. But it still has not broke this. It's literally coming into this order block and rejecting out of this sell order block. You're going to need a lot of value for it to break this. This is the order block. I'm looking for it to break here. But this is a strong volume order block right here, just based off the volume that came out of it. That's why it keeps coming into here and you keep getting the cells coming out. Coming into here, cells coming out. So we haven't had no new highs. It hasn't, because it hasn't broke this order block. So that would be why we haven't had no new highs yet, because it still hasn't broke this order block on Bitcoin. But it's literally selling here, going back up. It still hasn't broke below the mid-month area. So you can take your position in between this area here. right between here. Oh, Bitcoin, we looking to take that. Yeah, and up your stop. And this could be your first take profit here. And you can set your second take profit into the order block, like 86.5. And remember, the broker's numbers is a little bit different. So adjust according to your to the points difference on your broker. So this would be like 86.5 would be the TP2 because it's rejecting out of this order block. I wouldn't take it past this order block, being that it's coming in here and rejecting out. But right around the midweek area will be where I'll be looking to enter at the lowest price point. So right around there will be an entry up under the order block, up under the engulfing for your stop. Take profit, TP1. It actually made a new week's high. Weekly week's high is 86.491. Just adjust this real quick. On the week is 84.223. 38. Yes, okay. It's gonna sell for a second. Release into this low.
Starting at 8 o'clock, you said, right?
Yeah, don't get in before 8 o'clock, but because right now it's selling. And it broke below it rejected the weekly high. It made a new high on the weekly. A new week's high and rejected. But it's rejecting this order block here. But it still hasn't broke below this mid-month resistance. So I will be looking to take my position somewhere down here. By waiting for the rejection and wait for it to buy back. Because it hasn't came back that low. Friday. That's when it was when it broke above the mid-month area. So for tomorrow, yeah, that's right around 86.49, 86.5. Yeah, 86.490 because it already made a new high, but it still hasn't broke that. I wouldn't take it past that order block for Bitcoin. And here we go, gold again. This is from yesterday. Gold made a new high today. Told y'all that this sell was temporary. Like if it's selling, wait for it to reject and get in for the buy. Because gold don't sell for long. And look, cannot go wrong with the sell on gold. I mean with the buy, cannot go wrong.
Um, so when gold is selling, that's when you don't trade. That's when you don't trade it.
So when gold is selling, it's just a pullback. So if it's selling, that's like a short sell, like an extremely short sell. If you're gonna get in gold for a sell, know that you're not gonna be in that sell for long because it's just pulling
Okay.
back.
Hmm.
It's
So
not.
so just go for a buy.
Yeah, when it pull back like that, be looking for your buy entries.
So what if it was like during the during New York session?
No matter what session it's for, like if it's pulling back, if gold is pulling back, those are your entries for a buy. Gold's been trending since 2023, November 2023. Yeah, since
Oh,
November
all right,
2023, it's been trending up.
all right.
And I'm still convinced somebody got in right here in November. Somewhere down here. And hold it. Gold made a new monthly high. So I gotta readjust it. Oops. 32.75. 0.003. So right now the monthly and the weekly high is the same. You typically only see this in like the beginning of the month, but gold has been because the dollar is dropping. That's why gold is buying like this. Because the value of the dollar is dropping crazy. 875.937. So the mid-month area is now 30.75.470. That's the week. So when you see gold pull back, look for your entries for your buy. That's what I was saying the other day when it was pulling back. Wait for the rejection. It's gonna buy. And for shit show, it did bought. Mhm. With the way gold is trending, you can't go wrong with a buy. It's more or less it's trending. You can't go wrong with a buy. You can't go wrong with a buy. 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 Whose is that? 31 77 630.
Question.
Uh,
Hello.
the midweek comes up to 31 77 630 now.
Hello.
Yeah,
Um. So for Monday, you see how I've been like selling and stuff. Then it went out the blue box and stuff.
yeah,
Was that like at 8 o'clock in the morning? No, 6 o'clock in the morning.
it did do it after 6 o'clock. Look, so you see that 6 a.m. candle, how it never came back there, right there, and took off after 6 o'clock.
So that was at 2 p.m.
Well, no, this happened, but what I'm saying is after 6 o'clock, it never came back here. So I'm talking about getting in at a good spot and holding.
I'm looking at something else. My bad.
This just
Um,
this it just started to take off after 6 o'clock today. So it's been consolidating since yesterday. This is all consolidation, this sideways movement here. This is all
and
consolidation. We don't trade
what's that
consolidation.
line that you got?
That's not my line.
What's that?
Look like an order block. Order block. Yeah, that line is definitely an order block because it left a space in the market when the market opened. So that's like a low ass order block right there. Yep.
So don't trade sell, don't trade when it's selling.
I mean, when it's selling, you can take the sell if it's rejecting from a high. You can take the sell, but what I'm saying is you're not going to hold the sell for as long as you will hold the buy. So if you're taking a sell, you're trading against the trend. It's a riskier trade, and you're riding the pull. You're trading the pullback.
Okay.
So when you trade against the trade can easily reverse against you because it's against the trend that the market is moving. The overall trend of gold's been buying. Even if we look at the daily trend, this is a strong buy trend. And even when you look at the daily, you draw your trend line on a daily, and you can see for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, past 5 days, it's been trending up. If you trade against this uptrend, then you're trading against yourself because you're not trading in the direction of the trend. You want to mark your trend line on your daily chart and pull it down, and then drop down to your higher time frame. It should cover the corners of the candle. The corners of the candle should be what's poking up. but you want to see a candle pull in a direction towards your trend and not break it. A candle close below your trend, that's a break in your trend. That's it. It's saying that it's changing direction. But a candle will have to close below the trend. But in accordance with the daily trend, look, it never came below this trend. So if you're trading against that trend, then you're trading a pullback. On go. Again, I will wait for gold to pull back some and look for an entry or a buy. Like this guy's gonna just take off now. Wait for the pullback for your entry. But this was all consolidation yesterday. This didn't have no clear direction. All of this wicking and stuff like this, that's telling you price is unclear of the direction it's moving. When you see it do all of this, that's unclear price action. But you wanted to pull back towards your trend line before you enter.
So Friday and Monday it wouldn't be you want to trade it
I
until it
don't
go back to the line.
I wouldn't it don't have to hit the line. It has to pull back towards your trend line. If it wicks towards your line, better entry. But it don't have to exactly touch on your line. Like the candle don't have to touch your line for you to enter. You want ideally entry to be more towards the trend line before you take it up. And this was consolidation. This is all consolidation here. And didn't make no new. This was this is the break in the consolidation that's happening right now. What you're seeing right here is the consolidation and breaking consolidation. But it was consolidating right here. It didn't make no new highs or new lows until a couple hours ago.
So you would have put a buy in today.
I wouldn't have touched it just off the fact that it was doing this sideways stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't have touched it. But the buy that I had that I was looking for was from yesterday. I was looking for it to buy just because I know gold trends up. Gold's been trending up since November of 2022. When I seen that it didn't make no new lows over here, I was anticipating for it to buy. But it was consolidating. It wasn't doing nothing. It was just doing this choppy shit right here, back and forth. It just broke consolidation right here on the 6 p.m. candle. But prior to that, look, literally no new highs or new lows for the past couple of days. It's just been moving sideways. Consolidation just broke. So when it come back to pull back, that's your retest. When it retests back into this consolidation area, when it retests this area, that's your entry. Because it's gonna retest it. That's your entry for the confirmed buy when it come back into this area. For gold. So we looking for gold to come back into this area. because this is the area it just broke from. Wait for the pullback. Wait for it to pull back into the area where it broke from to confirm your buy, and start looking for it like right around after 6 o'clock. Start looking for your entry there, because the buy is going to continue. With gold, being that gold doesn't give an indication as to how high it's gonna go. You could initially set your take profit to the new high that it made, but if you want to hold it for longer, set a trailing stop, like set your stop into profit as it's moving up, and hold it, because it's not coming back down. Like, they don't really respect these sell order blocks too much. But this is the area I gotta pull back to. Pull back to the test. Retest it before the buy continues. So for gold, be looking for a buy, wait for it to pull back. For Bitcoin, well, look, Bitcoin already started pulling back up, but this would be my ideal entry down here for Bitcoin. It looked like this was a retest. See? Yep, that was a retest. For the buy. Started going back up. Like Bitcoin is already moving back up. Got the doji coming right there. So that top, that bottom. Now it's already started pulling back up. Rejecting the weekly low. This is your area for buy for Nas anyway, because this is the weekly low. And it's US 30 also. US 30 also. US 30 also. US 30 also. So right here. Jazz Echo. Muted.
My bad.
We're anticipating about for US 30 to buy back up. This right here is just annoying to me because it's right here. This is all liquidity that it left. This is all it left down here. That's why I'm anticipating for it to come back down. Been anticipating, but this is what it's been doing, coming and testing this order block right here and buying back up. It has not broke this order block that it created, which was that candle that it never came and retested.
My broker won't let me trade the pairs that you be trading besides gold.
Which broker you got?
X Chief.
I put some other brokers inside of there. Cause
I can't I can't do nothing now because somebody stole my wallet. So my ID is in there.
uh,
I can't do nothing now.
do you got a? If you have a picture of your ID, you might be able to. But um, I put some other brokers. You did you ever use Liquid?
Liquid. What's that? Oh,
That
no,
one that used to be Sway.
no, only X8, E8.
EA. Okay. So EA is the prop, but a lot for a live broker. Liquid is good. CoinX is good. Well, not CoinX. Liquid is good. Um,
What is Liquid? That's a broker.
yeah, that's a broker. That's a live broker. They used to be Sway. So Liquid is
They
good.
they go through Bitcoin, like they send your money through Bitcoin, or you gotta send your money through Bitcoin
But
or
Liquid,
credit
yeah,
card.
Liquid is most when you deposit in your money, mostly all of them is through crypto. It's actually a faster way to do it than your card. When you use your card, they charge you extra fees when you try to
Okay,
load with your card. FX Way is good. Um, CoinX is good. CoinX you can what is it? Which one is the MC4 that I'm using? I think it's CoinX.
like, are you gonna use MT5?
Yeah, I use MC4 on CoinX.
Okay,
So on CoinX you can use MC4 and MC5. I prefer MC4 over MC5. Just runs smoother to me. And you could use your indicators on MC4. So
all right,
CoinX is the only one that allows you to use your MT4 on the phone and on the computer. So if you wanted to use MT4 and MT5, then you would go with CoinX.
so Liquid, I gotta use the computer.
No, with Liquid, you can use your phone. Liquid has its own app where you can use your phone or you can use the web browser, trade on a web browser. FX Way has Trade Locker, and you can also they also have an app, or Trade Locker app where you can trade on the phone. But if you wanted to use MT4, like I know people was used to using MT4, it's CoinX that has MT4, and there you can trade the indices on there too.
All right.
And they spread is pretty good as like if you wanted to trade indices, they spread is pretty good on CoinX. But for the 30, we're gonna be looking for a buy in the morning for New York session. Nah, we looking for a buy. Bitcoin also looking for a buy. Look like Bitcoin already started buying. And gold, you want gold, you want to get an entry on gold, you want to wait for it to pull back. Some don't get in at the top because this long wick like this kind of tells you gold is going to pull back. Um, it broke out of this consolidation here. So wait for the pullback and then enter for gold. Go back some here. But for gold, we be anticipating to buy, especially because I know the dollar is definitely selling. Okay? You have to look at the dollar to know that. How much the dollar dropped. Dang. Been dropping. Dollar was consolidating too. It'll continue to drop. Dollar been dropping from my daily order block. Dollar been dropping from my daily order block, so can anticipate buys on gold. Yeah, the dollar still dropping. As we get some turnaround on the dollar actually made a new low.
My bad. Somebody called me. Can you go back over gold?
So for gold, we're gonna wait for gold to pull back some. To look for your entry. I don't want y'all to get in at the top. I want y'all to get in when it pulls back. Just go
You
like,
talking about back to the green line?
yeah, back, like pull back towards your trend line. You want it to pull back some towards like to retest this area where it broke out of. So once it breaks, when it pull back here, that will be your entry. So for gold, we're anticipating buys. For Nas, we're anticipating buys. Nas is rejecting a weekly low. The 30, anticipating buys. It's gonna see it coming down. It might not even come down this low. They just left a lot of liquidity down there. So we just been having this consolidation right around the midweek area for US 30 for like all week. This sideways movement. And it hasn't broke consolidation yet. Has not broke below this, like this area. No new lows, no new highs. It did this Sunday night, made the weekly low and bought back up and then consolidated right around here, this midweek area.
I got another question.
Mm.
So you said, so for this, so what day is that? That's Sunday. So Sunday, like you said, you look for a doji, then a flat, and that's when
Mm-hmm.
you put your buy in, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You would do that after, like, so you would do it, look for it on the lower time frame because it's gonna happen there first. Like how it's making a doji right here and the hour's about to change. Look, you see what it just did?
I don't see your.
Doji, flat.
Okay.
You
All
see?
right.
That would be like an entry. Doji, flat.
So what about the selling,
Same
like for
thing.
sale?
If it was
Okay.
for sale, it would be a doji, the flat bottom. I mean, the flat top.
And you will wait until it get out the box, or you put the
I
sell
would
in
enter.
when it's
I would enter after I see this.
okay.
When I see the candle open like this would be my entry.
All right.
That would have been my entry for a sell. Doji, flat, that's my entry for the sell. That's the pattern
For
you're
sure.
looking for. Anytime you're looking to enter, that's what you're looking to see. You're looking to see it make that pattern. Doji, flat. That's the pattern you're looking for to enter in. On a lower time frame, you want a couple of consecutive ones just to say like, okay, it's moving in that. You sure it's moving in that direction. Like if you're looking at the 15-minute, you want two consecutive flat before you enter. So you will wait. You want it to be two consecutive flat candles before you enter.
So like for Tuesday, you see how it went up, then it rejected. Do you put in two trades in like for buying then sell,
There,
or you just put it?
I have done that sometimes. That's is a little bit riskier. If I catch it, I have done it. But do I do it all the time? No. But I don't like to trade against the trend.
All right.
But if it's rejecting the low, yeah, that is a sell that you can take if it's rejecting this low. But if you're in the uptrend, it can reverse. So if you're in the trending market and it's trending in a certain direction and it's rejecting that, the rejection ain't gonna last long. So that's why it's riskier to take the pullback. All right. Any other questions, y'all? Or any other pair y'all want me to look at before we end?
Can you look at Dogecoin real quick?
Okay. Doge USD or just Doge?
USD.
Mhm. Like it's buying back up. Yeah, it looked like it's buying back up. Like it rejected out of this order block here. It rejected from this buy order block right here. From this 4-hour one. Heavy rejection out of here. This would be a good buy. But it's rejecting out of here right now.
So you're expecting it to go back up to the yellow dotted line?
I'm expecting from what it looked like it's gonna pass that. Like it's gonna like we got the pattern that I just told you. See this? Doji, flat. On a short, I would look for it to go past this though. Like you could take it to here, but it will definitely go past this, probably into here. Just on a 1 hour, even on a 1 hour trade. Like if you got in here, like where is that? Setting this up like this.
And you would do that like at 8 o'clock, right? You said 8.
Well, for I don't trade this. I would have to look to see what time the 4 hours, what time it played. Like I know those other ones based off of me trading it and seeing how it moves after the first candle out of London or New York, being those are the higher liquidity times, like the higher volume times. There's New York session and London session. So I
All
look
right.
the movements that's happening after that session. But this one is like moving. I would have to check to see what times it moves after London and New York. If it's moving after London or if it's moving after New York. But this would be where, because it already made the pattern and telling you that it's a change in direction right here. That's the indication that it's changing direction. So if I was going to take it for a buy, this would be one take profit. This would be a second take profit here into this order block on a short. Oh, like if I wanted to take that now, that would be a position I can. It's already showing the pattern of a change in direction. So we're already seeing a change in direction here. You see how it's already started moving.
Mm-hmm.
So those is definitely. I would take the buy. I wouldn't. But Nas, you're looking for the buy, and 30, you're looking for the buy. Bitcoin buy. Bitcoin already started moving. Look. Bitcoin already started moving. Let's see, it made the pattern on the 30-minute that I'm talking about, the doji flat. Doji candle, that's when you're looking for your entry. You're looking for this pattern. This is why I say to drop down to a lower time frame, because it's going to happen on a lower time frame first. And if you're on a 15-minute, you would just look for consecutive candles like doji, flat, flat, enter, as this is telling you it's a change of direction. So that's the only reason why you mark it and go drop down to the lower time frame, because you want to see it happening on a lower time frame. It's eventually going to catch up and happen here, but it's going to happen on a lower time frame first. Gold look like it's just taking off, like it's not even waiting for nobody. The new 4-hour candle just came out, and it's an engulfing. It broke consolidation, maybe.
Oh, I gotta go. I got a job interview tomorrow, so I gotta get some sleep.
All right, good luck on your interview.
Thank you.
We're gonna end the call anyway, and I'm gonna put the recording up.
All right.
So if nobody else got no questions, y'all know what we looking for. Y'all know what we looking to get into. Let's get this money. High energy equal high income. Okay? So keep your energy high, keep your vibrations high, stay away from all the bullshit, and focus up. Let's get this money.
Let's get this money.